Welcome to the Wrestlecast. This is episode number 23 on October 27th, 2022. This is Rocky, Wesley, and Rodney. What's going on, fellas?
What is up?
I was out of town. I had the flu, but now I'm back.
Sweet. I've got
Yeah.
a house full of sick people as well. So
I've got
let's do
got
it.
a toddler that's growing and taking me with her.
Oh no. Going into adulthood kicking and screaming is Rodney.
It's been rough. That and all the football, and it's been a mess.
Always fun.
Word. Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna probably talk about Dynamite and I don't know, whatever else comes up in our conversations as shit just tends to do. But
It's par for the course for the show at this point.
oh yeah. You know, our recordings have been sporadic, so you know, a lot of shit going on for the three of us. So we're gonna talk about Title Tuesday, that Tuesday episode that they had last week.
Which was weird. I almost
Yes,
forgot.
it was weird. I was like sitting on. Actually, Tuesday passed, and I think Wednesday came through. I was like, "Oh shit, Dynamite was on Tuesday."
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Missed it completely.
Yeah.
I did my usual Tuesday, which was come home from work and then turn on NXT as background noise because I don't actually watch it. And then realized, oh wait, this thing's on that's going head to head. I should watch that instead. So I did. Although I don't remember, it's been so long now, I don't remember much about it. But
That was the
we got
that was the one
first.
that started with the 3-versus-3.
Yep,
Yeah,
Trio
Rodney's-
Championship match.
Rodney's favorite match, the match type.
Yep, and it's going to be a
Death
permanent
Triangle
thing now. They got
versus-
belts.
Hell yeah! Those belts are not destined to be on Death Triangle long, I'm sure. This is Death Triangle versus the AEW All Atlantic Champion Orange Cassidy and the Best Friends.
Yeah,
You know,
more best friends. More OC. OC versus Pac. We just saw it a week before.
I just like how he carries the All Pacific belt in like a backpack. Doesn't even wear it.
Yeah.
It's just like
Of
in
course.
a bag,
I was wondering
slung over
course.
his
I was
shoulder.
wondering how they were going to
I
do
get
that.
it. Dude, I was so confused because I remember watching this and then the commentary was confusing me because I was like, I knew that Cassidy won the belt, but they were talking like Pac had not yet lost the belt and was still champion, but then I might have missed something. But I was confused for like the first few minutes of this match. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? It's like, I knew Cassidy won the belt last week. I don't know. But that was just me.
The commentary doesn't even know what's going on anymore half the time on the show, on the fucking show. They go so far off the rails that they have no earthly idea what they're talking about.
This week, Taz goes,
Yeah.
Taz responds to Tony, and he says, "You're right, Shivani. If that's even your real name, I don't even know if you're really Shivani." And I'm like, wow, that pretty much sums it up.
And yet
Maybe
I
it's
still
time
don't miss
for a
JR.
refresh.
Bruh, it's nice. I just noticed with you saying that. I just thought of it like quick second. Like I haven't fucking heard JR in a while.
No. I think now he's
No.
at the point. I think now he's finally at the point of his career where they're just going to trot him out for like pay-per-views or something.
Yay!
Yay!
I pay good money to hear JR.
Yo!
Listen,
Yo!
he was trying to get fired, dude. He was trying to get taken off the team.
Anyway,
Man,
I don't remember much
Yeah.
about this match. To be honest with you, I don't know if it just checked out
Well-
or if I caught it halfway. I don't recall anymore.
All right, well, there you go. Death Triangle retains. Let's
they
move
keep
on.
doing this hammer thing. That's all I know. It's fucking
Hammer time
every week. It's
Yeah,
Hammers.
that's
So
lame. That's pretty lame.
yeah,
I don't like that.
it's too much. But we have your girl
Yeah.
coming up next.
Hikaru.
Shida
Heck yeah.
versus my girl, Toni Storm.
Who I do not believe had the choker on
No, she didn't.
that week.
She did the week before. It's not a consistent thing, and it makes me sad. It keeps me guessing.
It does keep you guessing.
So it's kind of
It's like
exciting.
nice to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps it
I
fresh.
don't want the pop to get weaker.
Correct.
Wes is gonna. I mean, y'all are gonna start a choker tracker website. Track when she wears
Right.
it. When she
We're gonna
does.
start tracking it like they did with Ric Flair's trunks being red or blue back in the day to see which matches he was going to win, which ones he was going to lose,
Depending on the
and
color.
see if we can find
which ones he was gonna bleed in.
Right.
Well, that was everyone.
Yeah.
So you're saying John Moxley is the next Ric Flair? The next Ric Flair?
We need to figure out the formula.
I hope
Tap
not.
the brake. Tap the brakes there, buddy.
16 times. 16
Tap the
times.
brakes there. I know he's already on 3, but tap the brakes.
I think it's all. I think
We're not there yet.
I think it's all in the shape of the stream when he spits the water. He spits a certain stream, he's going to bleed that match. It's kind of like Groundhog Day, but like with blood.
See, I look at it differently. But if his entrance is through the crowd, he's going to bleed.
It's a good take. It's a good take. That's like if the shoe comes off Matt's foot, so whoever pulled it off, they're losing.
That's it.
Yeah, I like that.
If Jericho's about,
it's very clever what they've been doing.
Jericho's about to tap. Sammy Guevara's coming back.
Dude, if John Moxley comes out, there's like some kind of like plane ride from hell with John Moxley. I'm gonna be so disappointed. I'm gonna be so upset.
Yeah, but his version would be different. He would just he'd be blading everybody on the plane.
I just think it would be funny to like squirt blood at people.
Oh man!
So yeah, we got Toni Storm versus Hikaru Shida.
Is that what we were talking about?
That's what we were talking about.
Bite their heads and rail the blood off their forehead. Anyway,
this was a really good match. Just to get that out there.
We had a sign y'all would appreciate.
Well, let's talk about it.
We want women's tag belts.
You need a women's roster first,
right?
Yeah.
We need hostile takeovers of a show to last more than 5 minutes. Jade Cargill.
And that's a problem. She's called Marina Shafir.
It's the problem.
So dumb.
She's a problem. She is a problem.
Yeah, totally. Watch out for her.
Right.
Anyway,
bring back Soho. Fucking after all that, man. I'll take Soho over Shafir.
Oh, God, I haven't seen her in forever.
Right.
It's fine.
She's making the dark elevation rounds. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't even know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've heard nothing. It was a good signing. Anyway, hard-hitting match.
Yep.
Tony goes over clean, which I'm okay with, I guess. They're putting this woman's belt on people I don't care about.
Right.
This belt needs to go back on Shida.
I can't agree, but this whole interim thing.
Saraya getting physical though, huh? Saraya comes out and fucking.
This is bizarre. Nobody came out.
Baker.
Nobody came out to help anybody. Britt just showed up.
I mean that part was expected. Like I was totally fine. Get physical. This is all leading up to a match at some point. I like the random run in by Riho though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all a drop Riho back there.
That was good.
What?
We should have known the Elite was coming back. Rio is like fucking started that trickle.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, whoa. That's random, but okay. I guess I'll take it.
She is so small.
Yeah. and hugging like they're friends because that's established. Like, what the fuck? Like, whatever. Hey, Riho's back.
Rio's back. Yay. It's the first ever
Now
women's champ.
Bring back Maki Ito and Yuka Sakazaki and whoever else you got to do to fucking beef up this women's division. Let's do it.
Sasha Banks.
You got.
You shut your mouth.
Does Maria Kanellis wrestle? I mean, she wrestles, doesn't she?
No, she doesn't.
I wish.
Thankfully, she does not.
Is she strictly like a valet type deal?
At this point, yeah. I mean, she wasn't exactly a great wrestler when they tried to have her wrestle.
No.
Back in the day, she was just a diva.
Hey, she still cuts some mean ass promos, so that's.
She does. I don't know.
She's better to look at than her husband.
This is true. Facts.
I don't know. I just remember him at that fucking Impact show. It was like he was interacting with the crowd a lot. That was fun.
Yeah. So was Rhino. I like that.
Good shit. Yeah.
Old Uncle Rhino. He needs to be all elite. Bring Uncle Rhino in.
Him and Heath signed some deals. I think they're
tag champions.
I think they're tag champs again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm out of the loop. I might have to
Heath
start
and
watching
Rhino.
again.
I don't even watch. I just
I
just keep up with
their
it.
Impact.
It's another one of those Impact notifications that I got on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's about as much as I keep up with them.
They have to feed off of that. But yeah.
Right.
It's like, when y'all doing a show in New Orleans again? Just tell me that.
That's all I need to know.
We'll
catch up. We'll catch up at that point.
Name of the episode: From Riho to Rhino. All right.
Nice. Good job.
Nice.
What the transition?
Going coast to coast.
This is going to transition into Jay Lethal challenging Darby Allin to a match for some reason. I don't really care about this at all.
Yeah, that first match was okay, and how it ended is, it was what it was. I think when Roddy and I talked about that, it was like the same ending back to back because it was Darby and Lethal that did it, and then no, I don't know. They had teased it, I think, with MJF and fucking Yuta.
Yeah,
it was like, and then it was fucking Lethal and Darby. It was like, okay. I mean, it was a good match. I remember that match. It was good. And I like how it ended, but I guess
now we get a rematch.
Now it's the same two characters facing each other again. Cool.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Jay Lethal staying relevant.
Which he's good, but it's not working. It's just cheesy right now.
Still haven't seen your boy with the brows in the ring, but that one time.
Once was enough.
Apparently.
Is Big Man ever going to wrestle again?
I mean, I don't know. It might be a while because I think the last one they scheduled, they fucking.
Did he actually wrestle?
He wrestled those jobs.
No, but I think it was supposed to be Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and I can't remember his name.
Sanjay Singh.
What is his name?
Satnam Singh.
Satnam Singh. Yeah, it was supposed to be them, but then they get fucking the Ring of Honor guys or some shit. Some people came in Motor City Machine Guns. They came in to tag with Jay Lethal against fucking FTR and Wardlow.
That was at the pay-per-view.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, they're not putting him in a ring.
No.
Not with their fucking ROH champions and TNT champion.
He's going to show up at in Saudi Arabia fight almost.
No, you got that match is already booked. You got Omos and Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel.
No, really?
Oh yeah.
That sounds like a match for the Project pick, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, Braun wanted to control his narrative. This is what he gets.
Man,
I bet he's going to do that choo-choo thing.
that's the
I bet he does.
Run around the
that's
ring.
the episode I'm going to make.
Tell you
pizza
what,
rolls
man,
and pick
they
and
had
tuck.
not to get off the rails already, but they did a little stare down between him and Omos, I think last week. Braun's a big dude. He looks fucking tiny next to Omos.
That is a big man. That is a big man.
It wasn't just like I gotta look up to you. It was like I gotta crane my neck up to look at you.
And see, that's where like having somebody like AJ just still there, standing next to fucking Omos, so you have like fucking scale
For comparison,
yeah, because even the fucking scale with Braun, like that, just throws everything off. You need just an actual real person to stand there to see the actual scale. Man, this is some big dudes.
Yeah,
It's like when you put Shaq
they're
next
gonna
to
have a match.
Yami,
Well,
Scary.
The Rock next to Shaq.
as scary as fucking Goldberg versus Undertaker.
Yeah.
Fuck Goldberg.
Old bird.
Would fucking Bret Hart just pop in all of a sudden?
Bret Hart has joined the chat.
I think he's lobbying to get Goldberg removed from the Hall of Fame. I think it's great.
I like it.
Nice. Well,
He doesn't
after,
fucking belong there anyway.
Goldberg was the hero of
After-
Ready to Rumble, the greatest cage match of all time. So
nice.
Good job.
Yep.
Speaking of Ready
Lethal
Ready to Rumble, Tony Schiavone interviews William Regal.
There you go. In the ring. Who's then interrupted by MJF.
This was segment of the night.
Yes. I do remember this segment. This was good. I like this. Yeah, fucking MJF and fucking William Regal. This shit was good. I like it. They do have to make good with these knuckles, though. These knucks. They got to make good.
Oh, I'm sure they will at some point. Don't know how or when, but they will.
they needed a Trout Slapper shirt.
It's going to be fucking him and MJF in the middle of the ring. They're going to both throw punches, and one's going to, like, he's going to have the dynamite ring on, and they're going to fucking catch and just. The explosion from the fucking death match that they were supposed to have is just going to happen. That's gonna be,
I like how Regal was like, before you were born, I was already insulting Tony Schiavone.
Yeah,
The best part about this was like MJF went on like a 10-minute rant, and Regal took like 2 minutes to shut his ass down.
right.
yeah.
I was like, yes,
Yeah,
the master at work.
yeah. They said MJF was working to be an extra for WWE, and Regal
He was an extra.
Yeah, he
at
was
one
working
point.
as an extra, and Regal told him that he was special and he was going to get him a job, and then didn't because he told him he was too young. And then Regal started getting the "you fucked up" chant. That was fucking great. Everybody, you fucked up. You fucked up. So that was
Regal's like looking around laughing, like, and in his mind, I'm going like, he's just like, hold my beer, give me a minute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
MJF
Fucking-
got into the emotional shit, man. He was talking about he wanted to quit, he wanted to kill himself, and all this shit. Like, goddamn, they're turning MJF face, or trying to.
I don't know, man. It's kind of weird because it's like, yeah, I think he can do it. He can I really think he could pull it off if they ever pulled the trigger. But I was reading something the other day where like he doesn't want to ever be a face.
Yeah, I don't see how.
So I'm kind of not sure where this whole thing with the firm is going because I don't buy it just yet.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I think on multiple occasions he's like played the emotional card and fucking you end up like, oh man, what's going on with this guy? He fucking dude, he's a fucking genius.
He's already pulled the wool once already.
Yep. Yep. That's what
But
I'm
then
saying.
Not
I
buying
don't
it just
know.
yet.
No, No, you don't buy it. No, fuck no. You buy it. I mean, you've fallen into the shit.
Yeah,
but
I'm not buying it.
He's so good. He's so good.
We told.
I bought it during the Punk feud with that fucking T-shirt. I'm not buying it this time.
He told
that photo, man.
Nope, I'm not buying it.
He told Regal
posting cat pictures on Twitter and shit.
At this point, and I'm jumping ahead in the timeline. At this point, this is him going to be getting beat up by the Firm for the next 2 weeks. And then at the very end, they're all together in cahoots, and it was all part of the plan for them to beat the piss out of him.
Yeah.
Mox is going to team up with him.
I've seen this tape one too many times. I know what's going on here.
Right. But yeah, fucking he told Regal that in the end he's just a sad old man that got fired. A sad, withered old man who got fired. Like, goddamn, MJF, calm down. But yeah, MJF, they started giving him, he was all emotional at the end. So I don't know how they're playing that. Punk's gonna come back. Let's get them back together.
Punk ain't coming back.
Nah, homie ain't coming back.
Whatever. I haven't heard any news on it. He's coming back.
Supposedly, well, they could be trying to buy out his contract.
I don't buy it.
And legally, he is not allowed to talk about any of this.
We have Rocky's main event of the past 2 weeks up next.
What was that? The Renee Paquette interview?
No, Dalton Castle versus Chris Jericho.
Yeah, yes. Renee comes first.
What did Renee do?
She interviewed Yuta and
Bryan Danielson.
Oh yeah.
And Yuta basically said, "I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed," and then walked off.
Okay.
Anyway, fucking yeah. You know, I think we talked about this last week or whatever. But this whole Daniel Garcia shit, I don't know. I thought he was done being a sports entertainer.
No.
Yeah.
He really had me fooled when he didn't put that hat on.
Fucking. Now you got Jake Hager's dumbass wearing that fucking hat.
He just runs around screaming, "I like this hat.
I love this hat. I love this hat."
He doesn't even say love.
Don't touch the hat.
I like this hat. Like he was in the. I thought he said love too. It sounded so awkward. He was in the camera and he's like, "I like this hat." Like, okay. Wow. Hager
back to the
an actual MMA fighter.
Back to
clown.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's his best role. Just keep him there.
Just remember, he is a former WWE heavyweight champion.
He's on the.
He's
on the level of Roman.
He is. He is on that list.
Oh man.
Nice.
Poor guy.
Is that the same list that Jinder Mahal?
I was just about to say legends like Jinder Mahal.
The same. Yeah, he is a legend.
And Sheamus,
which I'm cool with. You know, Sheamus is still around and he's still relevant. I'm good with Sheamus.
Whatever. I like Jinder.
But yes, Jinder and Jake Hager.
Yeah, Jinder needs to be all elite. Book it.
What about 64-time champion fucking R-Truth?
He was never world heavyweight champion, so he's not on that list.
That's a shame.
They need to book him in the Hall of Fame one day for that.
They should. They should fucking.
He's gonna have his own wing.
Very entertaining. Dude, how old is he now?
He's like 56.
Is he that old?
Yeah, he's older than Jericho.
Jeez, I didn't realize he was older than Jericho. I knew he was up there.
He doesn't look it. Motherfucker does not look it.
Fuck no, he doesn't look it.
He doesn't.
He just wrestled a match the other night. No, he don't look it.
Nah.
And for not ever wrestling, he keeps himself in good shape.
Yeah, he's still got gas, man. He can.
He's like, I'm ready, coach. I'm ready to go
At
in.
this point, he'll be wrestling until he's fucking 70.
That's cool. I'm good with it.
I'm fine with it.
Put me in, Mr. H.
Oh,
He's gonna be Raw.
We have the
All right,
He's
so-
gonna be Raw GM one
the
day.
Ocho versus
Man.
Dalton Castle.
Man, fuck that. Fuck the Ocho, the real champion.
Dalton Castle.
I mean,
boys.
look, only real men use the fucking Cody Vader. Look at that shit. I mean, look at that entrance that he had. The fucking Cody Vader.
I was thinking that. I was like, man, they put it all into his entrance here, didn't they?
Hell yeah. It was like they went big with it.
That's because Dalton Castle's the shit.
Hell yeah.
That dude needs more TV time.
Dalton and his boys. Bruh, his voice threw me the fuck off, bruh.
Dude, I love the boys.
I wasn't paying attention. I saw he was on the screen, and I was like, all right, I'm going to listen to him talking here. I'm going to listen to what's going on. And I was like writing something. But I started talking. I looked back up at the screen like, what the fuck? Where's that voice coming from? It was so weird. It's like it didn't match him. I don't know. I guess it matches the gimmick, but like,
oh, it totally matches the gimmick.
Man, it threw me off.
The best part of that gimmick is when he calls for the boys.
Bring me a boy.
Bring me a boy. And then they all got wiped out by Jake Hager.
Yes. Yeah, they did. But man, this was a fucking.
After they stole his hat,
it was
was only because he was mad.
It was
stole his hat.
Yes, I do remember that.
And that's where
liked that
that's
hat.
where we had the rage.
He liked that hat.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
This was a really fun match.
They really need to put fucking Dalton Castle on TV more. That'd be nice.
But nevertheless, Jericho picks up the win.
I do think, like, I remember seeing him hit the Judas effect, and I don't remember if it, like, looked sloppy as fuck or looked like it was stiff as fuck. I don't know. It was one of the two. But
I want to say it was sloppy.
Yeah. I was like, it looked like something.
It was Chris Jericho. It was sloppy.
Then he gave poor Jerry Lynn a pile driver.
I just read that on these notes. It's like, oh God, I forgot that he even came out. That's right.
Poor Jerry Lynn. He came out to confront him, and I was like, oh God, don't tell me he's coming out of retirement to have one more match.
He's taking a bump, guy.
He took a bump, all right.
Somebody's taking a bump. It wasn't going to be Ian Riccaboni.
It's just like they're like looking around backstage, like, who the fuck could we send out there? Jerry, get out there. We know you got a fucked up neck, but you can take his tombstone, right?
Where's Arn? Where is Arn?
That's fucked up. Where's Arn? Who knows?
He fucking packed up his Glock and left when Cody left.
Jesus Christ. That's when it all started going downhill.
Armed Anderson? Yeah,
Armed
definitely.
Anderson. Cody was like, I can't be upstaged by Armed. I'm getting out of here.
You want me to follow that? Dude just said he carries around a Glock.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going back. I'm going back to the E. Fuck this.
This is too dark for me. Gotta go some PG shit.
I got Arn Anderson armed and shit, and I got my wife trying to set me on fire and shit.
They threatened to kill me over there.
And hey, he goes and rips his whole titty off his chest. Like,
and wrestles a full-blown fucking match.
Sammy
Guevara
botching ladder spots.
That's the good old days, huh?
Oh, yeah.
As before the brawl out at All Out.
Before the major reset.
That fucking match. Oh.
Speaking of the fallout from the brawl out of All Out, we
Hey,
got
guess who's
Moxley
not?
versus Page.
Guess who's not
Fucking
suspended? Hangman Adam Page is not suspended.
He is now.
Ooh, his neck suspended.
Goddamn right it is.
Suspended in a brace. That's not what happened to the brace, but
You know what? Bad things happen to bad people. Bad things happen to bad people.
Mox hurts people, and he needs the belt taken away from him. We need the belt back on CM Punk. This is my soapbox.
Soapbox moment. All I'm
saying
saying
is fucking bus comes out of nowhere and then hits CM Punk, and then he's got to relinquish the title again.
I'm hijacking this show until CM Punk is champion again.
Dude, for his own health, maybe he shouldn't be. Just putting it out there.
Hey, for everybody else's health, maybe Moxley shouldn't be. And Page is an example. Now he's out for multiple weeks.
Mox being champion, you only have to concern yourself with Moxley's health.
Moxley's not even concerned about Moxley's health.
Right.
No, that's why you should be. So because he doesn't give a fuck.
His insurance company watching every week.
Oh yeah.
Will any company even insure
the
him?
eye emoji with the lips and and just see him just watching like, bruh. Yeah. I don't know if that's covered. You think it is at this point?
All I know is Moxley's entrance was through the crowd, and just as predicted earlier, he bled in this match.
He spat his water too, so both those are
1 for 1.
Both of those are
since we started. Since we just started keeping track tonight, we're 1 for 1.
The Triple H one was cool and everything, but I'm so tired of these poor water bottles. Like,
that just means he's WWE bound.
I get it. You don't drink anymore, dude. You're healthy. You drink water. That's cool and all. But, bruh, you don't have to show how angry you are about it. Like,
dude, I get it. Water sucks. I hate it. There's no flavor.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Gatorade is better.
He's taking a sip of the water and he's going, fuck, it's not whiskey. And he's like pissed.
Yeah. I totally get it.
Okay.
Renee told me it was whiskey.
I get it now. It's part of his recovery.
Yes. Water sucks. It really
sucks.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we got a water.
Anyway, Mox makes his entrance to the ring, and then Hangman fucking takes the fight to him, and
to a chorus of boos from my living room.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Bruh.
Page haters here.
This match, it started 10 minutes before it started. They were up in the rampway, and Paige...
This match also ended 10 minutes before it was supposed to end.
Yeah. So what's the official count? What's the official runtime? Because Paige went and climbed up on the top of the entryway, the breezeway, and backflipped himself on the fucking Mox. I was like, God damn, Paige, you were too big to be doing that shit. And then he turns around and gets a concussion on like a little, what was it, a clothesline?
Clothesline.
Yeah.
Mox, man.
It's a shame.
That's fucking wild. So you've seen them hit that clothesline how many times? It's a fucking clothesline.
Well, see, the thing is like, so it's hard. It's difficult to like tell. I've watched that clip so many times now, but it's hard. No one knows like if he got the concussion from the clothesline or from the way he hit his head on the mat.
Right.
Or if it was a combination of the two.
It looked like he hit his head kind of like fucking Miami Dolphins.
He hit his head
like Miami Dolphins a few weeks ago. The way Tua, like he hit the right spot.
Yeah.
It looked like his body just kind of like locked up on him.
That's exactly what happened.
But yeah.
And
that's crazy.
But then they had to fill that time, and I guess
talk shit about how much I don't like the guy, but you don't want to see anybody hurt.
No, especially when it's Moxley. It should have been Punk out there.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, had Punk been out there, he would have been the one fucking out on the floor.
Punk would have broke his ankle before we got to the concussion. So actually,
doing the backflip off the stage.
Punk would have saved fucking Page. We were talking.
Broke his ankles again, doing the buckshot Larry.
We were talking about doing shows earlier and just having like a sound bite.
He'd have tagged Larry in. It's fine.
We're talking about having like a quick sound bite. And I'm pretty sure they have this one as a quick soundbite now where Taz goes, "Oh, look, Mox is split open." Like, he says it every fucking show. It's always Taz calls it out. "Oh, look, Mox is split open." I'm like, thanks, Taz.
Enlightening commentary.
It's like, Taz always sounds the same, like everything he says. He sounds like you want to punch him, but he's hilarious.
But yeah, so the match ends 10 minutes early because poor Hangman gets a concussion. And then they're scrambling to figure out how to fill the next 10 minutes.
They jump.
So they just throw MJF
out there. They jumped ahead of show. Like MJF was supposed to
go out there, figure it out.
Yeah. Well, hey, no better person.
Well, I mean,
no better person if you need an intense promo in 30 seconds.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. That's why they're like, you're the guy. Go. Figure it out. You got 10 minutes.
I like how he was already dressed back there with his scarf and everything, but wasn't booked for anything. He lives.
Well, that's like when they come out like dressed in their tights, but they have no matches.
But MJF, though, I would think that'd be more like the mid-card guys and all, not like the top guys. I figured they'd be just back there in like their jeans and a fucking T-shirt.
I just figured that's MJF's everyday.
I'm saying MJF lives that fucking
MJF.
Gimmick.
That's just that's you open MJF's closet and that's what you see.
That's what's so great about him. He lives the gimmick. He was already in that shit. Like, not comfortable in the fucking steamy back of the arena in that shit already. Like, that's dedication.
I mean, him and Eddie Kingston are like two sides of the same coin. Fucking, they just live their gimmick.
Eddie Kingston just wrestles in what he's wearing that day.
Eddie.
Fucking basketball shorts.
But yeah, Mox calls him out, calls MJF out. Says, "Fucking get yourself out here right now, beat your ass." And says no
because Hangman couldn't hang.
I see what you did there.
He says he's cashing his chip in at Full Gear.
As
and
if
for the first time in his life, he's going to earn it.
He's going to be a man.
He's not cashing it.
I don't believe him.
Cashing that chip in. He's going to get everybody to buy the pay-per-views, and he is not cashing that chip in. Nope.
Might be
not
right.
happening.
Oh, well. So that's how that week's, how Title Tuesday ends. In chaos.
With no title changes, right?
No.
With no title changes. No, you're right. No title changes.
Fun.
Good job. It's like Battle of the Belts.
Yeah. It's just another day.
Name a pay-per-view Battle of the Belts, and the only one they do is the 3-versus-3. Technically, it's belts. It's like, damn it.
Multiple.
So what do we got?
On to the next.
Yeah.
We got what was it yesterday?
We have this week's Dynamite.
27th, was that? 26th?
Yes, the 27th. No, 26th.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
26th.
27th, 26th.
Yeah.
We're recording past midnight.
Yeah. Goddamn time changes.
Goddamn time. So yeah, we got Claudio Castagnoli versus and Wheeler Yuta versus Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia. I mean, I'll say I am impressed with Claudio's ability to tweak the big swing. fucking by having a grown ass man on his shoulders at the same time swinging another man by his legs. It's impressive.
I'm the only one.
Dude, that whole sequence was fucking phenomenal.
Right.
It was like big swing, Garcia on his shoulders, throw those guys out the way, knock out Hager, go out of the ring, roll over Menard, kill Parker, get back in the ring, win match.
Bro, when he starts spinning those guys, I get scared. I hold my breath every time because I'm sitting there like, man, one of those knees is going to give out. Like the way he's like doing those small rotations and like carrying him, and then he's got the dude on his back. I think about who was it over in WWE?
Rick Boogs.
Like, bruh, you got to watch doing that shit.
Is that the dude who's like fucking ankle or shin just snapped?
They were
in
fighting
half?
the Usos, and he was about to suplex one Uso, and he had him. The other Uso jumped over onto his back, and he was going to like double suplex the two of them. Like he grabbed him, like flipped him around, and was about to double suplex the two of them. And when he went up, his leg gave out.
His knee just exploded.
Ooh.
I haven't seen him since.
Shit.
It's been probably 6 to 8 months now.
There's a giant void.
Damn, that's nuts.
At least
He won't. He won't be back until He won't be back till McAfee comes back.
Who is the guy that who is the guy that injured Big E?
Ridge Holland, fucking asshole.
Ridge Holland. Didn't he have a shin, ankle, or some shit blow out in NXT? Like he was on the outside of the ring, I think, with a group of people, and they had like a suicide dive from the inside to the outside of the ring, and dude's leg just snapped. Like I remember, like it was caught on TV, and I remember clips being passed around about like it just fucking snapped in half. I was like, oh.
I'm not sure. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's fucking
early.
I hate
that's what you call
like
pre-karma. Bitch ass.
Pre-karma.
The world knew that one day he was going to hurt a national treasure like Big E. So, I'm not going to say he deserved it, but I miss Big E, and I'll ride for my dog.
Word.
Maybe that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Cody or fucking Big E to return.
You got a better shot with Cody.
Shut up. I want Big E.
Dude, how big is that pop going to be, though, when fucking... He's got to hit him with the fucking New Day entrance when he comes back, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course. I mean, Cody, you're gonna get Cody back you're gonna get him back at the Royal Rumble. Just so you know.
Your 5-time.
At this point, Cody for the Rumble.
Man.
He'll be number 30.
When he comes out and gets that pelvic thrust going, the crowd is gonna go wild, dude. Pancakes.
Hell yeah.
He's got to pull the pancakes out, dude.
Nah, I'm ready to move on from pancakes. Ready to move on from the pancakes.
You take that back.
Nah.
Look,
I'm done with the pancakes.
He's former world champion. He's above pancakes now. He's a waffle man.
It went from Bootios to pancakes, and now it's time to new gimmick.
Crepes.
New prop.
Got to work in crepes.
New Day.
Yeah, they can do it.
And fucking donuts or something.
Dude, they can get it over, whatever it is.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, they fucking used a plate of pancakes to keep Kofi in the Royal Rumble that one year.
That was fucking great.
Didn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, man.
Once they started emphasizing that 2 feet had to hit the ground, I'm like, oh, no.
And I love how they do that. Then they specify the middle rope like over and over again just because they know some crazy bullshit's coming. You can even hide under the ring. You never know what they're going to do. Oh, it's great. Carmella's going to be under the ring.
For 60 minutes.
Dude, that's okay. They got fucking Ice Chest. They got a dude down there that's just like ready to help
Not
out.
if you're in the old days with Kurt Hennig, when he got the NWO by shitting in a bucket, putting it under the ring, and when the guys were hiding under the ring, they had to go under there and hide like 20 minutes before they popped out on somebody. He stuffed his bucket of crap under the ring and fucking smoked them out.
Nice.
Oh, bro, lawless. It was lawless back then. Plane ride from hell.
Nice.
As we'll justify that. Tell you all about it.
This is a good segue into Renee Paquette's next interview.
We have Renee. I love having
with
Renee.
Danielson and Yuta.
Was that this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is another Danielson Yuta drama.
Yuta.
See, I don't remember this, but I'm looking at the notes, and it says Danielson says, "I'm taking out all my frustrations on Sammy tonight," and Yuta comes up and says, "I'm not your son." What the fuck?
I'm a grown man.
I'm a man.
And then Claudio goes in and he's like stopping them from beating the shit out of each other and telling them that after Brian's match that they're gonna sit in the back and hash this out like adults.
Nice. That's what you expect from the Blackpool Combat Club. Fucking hash shit out like adults.
Now this next segment made no fucking sense to me. With the JAS and Shivani and Jericho losing his fucking shit, claiming that Claudio cheated to win with the fucking because he's the one that brought the bat in the ring. And like, come on, man, really? Like this is how we're gonna continue this. Like, this is the thinnest of thin.
Systemic cheating
on the reasoning scale.
Yeah, what happened to those new rules that they seem to implement for that one fucking match? Eddie Kingston versus Sammy Guevara. What happened?
Somebody's got it out for Eddie. That's what happened.
They opened the floodgates and now they pretended it never happened.
Yep.
That's it. So
anyway,
now Jericho is challenging any former ROH champion. He said it doesn't care if it's the world champ, tag team champ, trios champ, women's champ, pure champ. He'll fight them all.
Joe.
And I'm like,
Joe.
Go fight Mercedes Martinez. You go do that.
But I want a real fight.
I think I know.
We're probably indeed the ROH women's champion right now, by the way.
She's been hurt, I think.
In case anyone forgot.
I think she was hurt.
I did. They
have a women's champion.
She defended it at some other promotion a few months ago.
She took it away. She did take it away from.
It could be Mercedes Martinez not doing anything with the belt, or Deonna Purrazzo not doing anything.
And
with
I
the
would
belt.
much rather Deonna Purrazzo.
Here's the difference.
Purrazzo can wrestle.
Mercedes Martinez having the belt and doing nothing with it, and not being televised and not being on TV at all, is one thing. But at least if Deonna still had it, she's on Impact every fucking week doing something. So at least the belt is out there so people can remember that there is one.
And even when she's not actually wrestling on the mic, or if she does anything, it's more entertaining than anything Martinez does.
I'm watching. That's
especially on Instagram. That's where the good promos happen.
Okay.
Seems legit.
Sure. I don't believe that one bit.
Do your research, man. All right, FTR versus Swerve in Our Glory.
Yeah.
For the AEW Tag Team Championship #1 contendership. because we need stipulations for everything.
Interim number 1 contendership.
Interim.
The interim 24/7 belt.
Oh, that brings. You know what? Now that you brought the word interim in, that how come Death Triangle's not interim trios champs?
Because rightfully so, the Elite were
Because
stripped of their
fucking-
title.
Because the Elite didn't get to fucking leave the arena with the titles.
I'm just saying, they throw the word
Yeah, it
interim for
doesn't count.
everything else.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count? Is it
At least
officially not?
fucking. At least Punk had a day with the belt before he broke his foot. Or maybe he had 3 days or so.
Like two.
It was
It was
enough.
like 2 days separately because it was two runs, 2 one-day runs.
He left the building.
It was long enough to sell a pay-per-view.
Right. That was 2 days later.
Put butts in seats.
I can sell a pay-per-view 3 months later.
All I know is Larry needs to start showing up.
Last minute's better than none.
Larry needs to start showing up in the promo posters. Just
Man, I was
sneak him-
thinking
sneak
about
him
it
in the
too.
back,
Fucking-
like, over somebody's shoulder. Just the fucking dog.
Think about it, like fucking all the promos that he cut before All Out, talking about Larry and shit, and he is starting shit in his little bitty ass locker room with his dog in it. Like, man, come on, what are you doing?
Dropping hints.
Dragging Larry into this. For
He's
no
still
reason.
no. Fucking Larry ain't even the one that bit somebody. That's still a fucking shocker. The biter got fucking fired though, so I guess there's that.
Somebody had to be the scapegoat.
I mean, I sent this in the fucking in our messenger group, but dude, that week for Ace Steel, that was a hell of a week. Fucking on national television, dropping an F-bomb on national television, fucking
Dude just made
doing
his
this whole
debut.
thing with Punk, made his debut, and fucking got in a fight backstage, or threw a chair. Threw a chair at a Young Buck. Fucking bit Kenny Omega. Dude had a crazy week, wild week. I was like, I ain't never seen this dude before. Here he is, and there he goes. Holy shit. There he went.
The brightest flames always burn out the fastest. Just saying. Ace Steel
Yep.
for AEW Hall of Fame.
Nah, no biters allowed.
Hey, Mox just got finished biting somebody.
Yeah,
Who'd
but
he
that was
fight?
sanctioned.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, that was in a ring. That was in a ring
The ring.
during a match.
That was sanctioned.
Yeah. There's an agreement in the ring.
A gentleman's agreement. Okay, you can bite.
Just don't break the skin.
Code of honor. Code of honor.
Don't sucker punch me and don't super kick the door down and we're fine.
That's right. And
Anyway, Cash Wheeler.
and no poison ranas.
Cash Wheeler and Dax Hardwood, FTR versus Swerve in Our Glory.
Fuck the ending to this match. Fuck this feud. Screw this. I'm ready for FTR to take those goddamn belts and have all the hardware. I don't like
At the
Keith.
cost of the Acclaim?
You know what? I would at the yes, at the cost of the Acclaim.
You're not getting scissored anymore.
We're not allowed
No
to
more
scissor
scissors
right now.
for you.
Your scissoring privileges have been revoked
That's right. I don't want to be served.
by thine own hand.
Scissor
Nice.
myself.
No,
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
the thing. The acclaim do not need those belts. It's nice that they have them. I'm glad that they want them. I'm glad that they have a run, but they don't need those belts. Now, granted, FTR doesn't need them either, But for the purposes of what they have going on right now, they absolutely need those
The
belts.
Acclaimed, I can see them doing them like the New Day, where they're always involved, but their shtick, their whole gimmick doesn't need the belt. They're fun to everybody no matter what anyway. So you can put the belt on them to make the crowd pop every now and then, but use them as a transition for like a heel team.
I'd prefer them to lose the belts to FTR than like the Bucks.
I want to see them lose it to somebody else first on some bullshit. That way FTR doesn't have to like semi-turn heel. Like Gun Club.
Like, yeah, I don't know who.
Let the Gun Club get the belts, and then let FTR fuck.
Who do you think would be?
Because they're not.
Who do you think?
Was that? Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, who do you think would be the next best tag team for fucking world champs? If not FTR, I don't want Swerve in Our Glory as champs again.
Uh-oh.
The Blondes.
Yes. You mean Kenny Omega Light?
Yes. The Blondes.
No.
The Blondes.
Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Jungle Boy turns evil.
Matt and Jeff Hardy.
Nah.
Jeff Hardy.
Give it to fucking Johnny Hungy. Give it to fucking Alex Reynolds and John Silver.
Bear Country?
Right. Hey, we're getting deep now. QT Marshall and
the Wayne Men.
Camarado.
I mean, it is a crime that fucking Pretty Peter Avalon has not had a championship yet. So
it's about time.
Yeah, I mean, him and Ryan Namath. Hook it up. Book it. Let's do it.
That'll be at the Chris Benoit Memorial.
The funnier.
He'll get a belt.
The funnier Ziggler.
The funnier Ziggler. I mean,
anyway,
there's so many contenders.
FTW.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot, I guess. Anyway, Swerve hit Dax with a low blow. Fucking the ref just so happened to be turned around again. I guess he couldn't reverse that finish, could he?
And which ref was this? God damn right.
Tony's insurance doesn't cover vision.
So yeah, Swerve hit a swerve. The Gun Club holds back cash. Well, and Dax takes the pin, I think, huh?
Yeah, Dax took the pin.
Yes.
Yeah.
After Dax in the lead-up interview.
Meanwhile, the Acclaimed are sitting up at the ramp watching this all unfold and don't even bother to attempt to try to help.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where they're going with that.
Maybe.
Making them heel.
Hey, it's everybody loves the Acclaimed, not the Acclaimed loves everybody.
Daddy ass is sitting up there watching his kids like do this shit, and it's like it didn't even know it was happening.
Those
strange, just very strange booking decision.
Those rascals, you get it?
Because they're distraught. They can't scissor, so they don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah. Their identity's been taken away.
We're in the dark times. The dark timeline.
We've all been there.
Time to brighten things up with another backstage segment with Renee Paquette.
I did.
They're really putting her on TV a lot.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Oh, yeah, she's great. I mean, she's great. Yeah.
I'm good with it. Especially for this. This segment was actually pretty cool. Just because of how involved she got into it. Because normally these backstage people are just like kind of let the wrestlers argue back and forth and just sat there.
Mm-hmm.
Either walk away or just sit there and stare. And she's like, fuck you guys. Like, shut the fuck up.
I think we talked about this in the last episode. But, like, Renee came out and she got her own fucking pop. Like, when they announced her. Like, fucking she got her own pop when she walked out. I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You name me
Get
one
it.
other backstage interviewer that ever get a pop like that.
I mean, I go crazy for some of them, but the crowd doesn't.
I mean, the only person I'd say is fucking Mean Gene.
Yeah,
You know what, Mean Gene?
he's like, dude, that earring.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that if Mean Gene was still alive, he would have been the first. He'd have been the first person signed by AEW.
Yeah, no doubt.
Had him come out just for like
No fucking doubt.
one match a year. Fucking sell it.
Hell yeah.
At least they didn't. At least they don't bring in Michael Buffer for every pay per view.
Right. I was just thinking that before you said it, I was like, we see a lot of him too.
So this backstage segment turned into basically a promo for a backstage segment for next week. So we were talking about the next backstage segment involving Renee Paquette.
Yep.
Who has taken up all of the TV time for women on
Right.
AEW.
Yeah, I didn't even really think about that yet. She's getting the pop, and the women can't even get the time.
Hey, maybe she's what they needed.
She is.
She's going to be their voice in backstage.
She's going to be the women's locker room leader.
So we took a brief break, and during that break, I watched this little segment. Man, and I was telling this to Wesley. Her face and her interactions with the wrestlers is perfect.
It's so good.
When he's strutting around like John Moxley, she just no sells the entire thing. It's like so good. Yeah, and her expression.
She didn't say much, and she got an attitude with him too.
Oh, dude, she had like the face of disgust.
It worked.
Yeah, perfectly. I mean, kind of like fucking Mean Gene. Like, you know, he would be talking to someone, and then somebody says something ridiculous. We're like, whoa, I don't know, fucking Mean Gene. Yeah, just, you know, I don't know. She's really good. I really liked her during this segment.
We're gonna finish talking about Renee eventually.
Yes.
Now it's time for Wesley to go down for a few minutes.
No, not at all.
Anyway,
the gods refuse to acknowledge how awesome Renee Paquette is. Apparently,
yes.
We got a segment. Renee MJF comes out, cuts her off, and yeah, you know, great interactions between the two.
Respectfully tells her to shut her mouth.
Respectfully.
Yeah,
respectfully.
Absolutely.
Very respectfully. and then proceeds to walk around and pretend to be John Moxley, twitching his neck, and he tells them that he's gonna drink their blood and gargle their piss because I'm John Moxley.
Meanwhile, Renee's in the back, like, what the fuck?
Lasering him down with those eyes.
No selling it.
No, not saying a word.
Again, great facial expressions.
Right, we're missing that.
At the end of this, MJF solemnly swears that he will not use the Dynamite Diamond Ring. He swears. He swears he won't use it.
We're both hands on the screen.
I don't know. Doubt it.
He's going to come out. They're going to show the replay. His hand was behind his back with his fingers crossed.
The entire time.
He released a Cutler cut, and he's crossed.
You find out that every time he was out, all these weeks, every time he was out there cutting a promo, doing the face shtick, he had his fingers crossed the whole time.
Yeah, something so simple.
I mean, it's the ultimate betrayal.
Right. It's so simple that you wouldn't really expect it, but it's at the same. But it's like not too goofy enough to where it'd be like that's a very MJF thing to do. So,
Oh no, it's right on par.
or they have
He also
or they have
threatens
Stokely
to
use it.
fire Stokely Hathaway if they keep getting involved in his business.
Yep.
That won't play into anything later.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No, because
So-
this immediately segues into the next match of Bryan Danielson versus Crappy Sammy
This is
and Ty Mello. Ugh.
it was
Can we
a
skip this?
it was a good match, but again, Daniel Bryan matches are hard not to be good. But
I'm tired of them making I'm tired of them making Sammy look good in defeat.
that too, I'm kind of glad. I don't know if I'm kind of. I don't know. They didn't do all the holds and the reversals and stuff for this match. They kind of had Danielson wrestle like him, like Sammy does. He did the bouncing off the ropes. They did a lot of flip reversals and like jump cutters and all kinds of shit like that. Running knees, a few slaps and kicks, but they didn't. But they didn't do the whole. I'm gonna just sit here and try to choke you out and roll you up, and they didn't do all the submissions. That was kind
Yeah, but at the end, they gave Sammy the fucking "I passed out" finish.
right.
That's reserved for
I mean,
certain occasions and certain people.
People who were
he did take a knee to the face immediately before that.
I don't
I mean,
care.
He took a few of them.
I don't care. He was supposed to either get pinned or tapped.
And then he got.
The pass out spot does not apply to Sammy Guevara.
He also got kicked in the head a few times.
Well, he deserved it.
Well, look, that wasn't up for debate. It's just
I would hate to take those.
a few headshots.
The debate is that he is not. That spot's not reserved for him.
Well, look, I think on a whole, I'm kind of getting tired of the JAF.
That was for Jericho.
So
they needed to choke out Jericho, not
Jericho's
Sammy.
undoing.
yeah,
Kingston.
So either
well,
way,
I've grown tired.
Danielson takes his frustrations out on Sammy and wins. Then we get yet another backstage segment with Renee Paquette. With Ray Phoenix. And Alex talking about...
It's like, look, everybody keeps interrupting interviews with Alex Marvez. We need that shit to stop right now.
Who can we get out here? Renee.
Get Renee.
She's not going to put up with this shit.
And then you got John Moxley in the background. I don't know. He might kill you if you fuck with her too much.
The perfect segment.
perfect
They could have used
storm.
Luigi.
There has been
Yeah.
a severe lack of Luigi the last couple of weeks.
For real. I need the best pizza. He make it the best pizza.
The best of pizza in New York.
Hell yeah.
Man, I don't want to burst that bubble, but y'all look into his history pre-AEW and all this hype the past little while. Before he did the pizza gimmick, he ran a promotion. He's basically Kane. He's in the same thought range area of Kane nowadays. So he kind of sucks as a person, but man, I want some more Luigi. So I'm okay with him getting knocked out now. So bring Luigi back, bring him on stage, but I want to see him kick him right in the dough.
Damn, I almost wish I didn't just now learn that piece of information.
Oh man, it was heartbreaking. Past couple nights,
How disappointing.
I read up on it. I read an article, and I was like, no way.
Is he too also a libertarian governor of a fucking or mayor of some town or some shit?
Apparently, he's kind of right wing, anti-mask, kind of crazy.
Damn it.
ran his promotion into the ground because of policies involving masks and everything.
Well, I, for one, am glad he got kicked in the face by Ethan Page now.
Ethan Page is now a face.
Luigi will no longer be promoted. His pizzas suck.
So they brought Luigi on, but I
That
can't
was
get the
fake.
Briscoes.
Insert the clip of Ethan Page kicking Luigi Primo 5 times right here.
Daniel Garcia knocking him out.
Yes. That fucking sucker punch, yes.
Yes.
Put that one here.
Like, subscribe.
There you go.
So yes, sorry to burst the bubble.
Anyway.
But anybody out there listening and y'all as well, do your research, I guess, and make your own judgment.
It's a free country.
Right.
We got milkshake duck. It happens. You get a milkshake duck every now and then.
Ooh, we got some rain.
Speaking of milkshake,
James.
We got to we announced that this next piece was going to be a backstage segment with Renee, but we never even got to who it was with.
I just saw Phoenix, and I
yeah. So Ray Phoenix is basically just talking about Penta and how he's going to make history by being the double champ, and then Christian and Luchasaurus getting there for some reason.
Just because we got to get him, we got to get him on TV,
and then yeah, and Orange Cassidy comes in.
So I guess you can take away my statement a few minutes ago about interviews not being interrupted.
Oh no, it definitely was interrupted.
And then I have here that Paquette says, "Sounds like we have a match." So she's booking as well. She
is also the booker. Yes.
In the past month, we've had 2 bookers come on board, and Saraya and Renee.
Got to turn this women's division around by not booking the women.
I have another announcement come up. Renee Paquette has signed an extension with additional responsibilities, just like fucking Moxley and Jericho.
And the referee chick, Aubrey.
Oh, it all makes sense now. Mox and Renee are just taking over the Cody and Brandy roles backstage. That's all.
Hell, isn't Aubrey head of creative?
God, shit! Does that mean?
God, I hope not.
I think she is.
Does that mean
involved with it?
Does that mean that fucking Mox and Renee are gonna have a fucking reality show?
Oh God!
Yes.
Oh, I got to think of a name for that.
I'd be more inclined to watch it. I'd be more. He's like, how can I Luigi Primo this conversation?
I can't, bro. I'm like trying not to have like a stroke trying to think about it. So many things, like you said, bro. So many names and ideas came through my head at once, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if it'll work. Man, like vows and blood or some shit. I'll bleed for you. And it's just like a romance, fucking Ms. and Mrs.
Sessions of Blood. There you go.
There you go.
The brand synergy there.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Anyways,
the bloody sessions. Okay. Yep. Away from that segment, on to Rio versus Jamie Hayter.
Rodney's favorite match.
I think we've lost Rodney for the rest of this podcast until he comes up with the name.
Don't worry, man. We'll go on without you.
Oh, man. This match,
Now,
Rio
I think
is such a small person, dude.
that's what I'm saying. I think this. I did not watch this one. I didn't watch this match.
It was good. It was surprisingly good. I thought it was going to be like a mess, and Jamie actually ended up being a pretty good opponent for Riho. I think Hayter won clean, I think, if I remember correctly, with the ripcord clothesline, or ripcord lariat.
Rio sells the shit out of those clotheslines too.
Rio
I don't know if she is selling
everything.
it. I don't know if she is, or just really like these people don't know their
she
strength.
might legitimately be hurt.
Just knock her little 50-pound ass like in a 3 twirls. But yeah, she got the win.
But no, the match was good. It was hard fought or hard hitting. Jamie ends up picking up the win, and Tony Storm afterwards comes out on the ramp with choker.
Yes,
and kind of just stands there. Just holds the belt up.
Stands there.
Yeah, just stands there.
Tally here.
Kind of like that time kind of like that time Miro showed up and just stared everybody down in the ring. It's
basically what it was. Okay. And it was just like her standing at the ramp, holding the belt, and Jamie Hayter yelling at her like, I want that belt. I want that belt. It's mine. I want it. So Rodney will get his dream match again soon. That'll be the next feud.
Hayter and Tony. Give it to me.
It's gonna be so torn.
There you go.
Give it to me. If they're not gonna give me Sky and Hayter, then I'll take this.
So then we get another backstage promo with Renee Paquette.
Another one. She's the new
and Eddie Kingston, who is doing just fine.
Yeah, she's doing she's now Tony Schiavone. She's everywhere at once. Wherever you need her to be.
This is so weird. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what the deal is with Eddie Kingston right now. Like, I don't know what his current backstage deal or what his current story is, if he even has one. But apparently, it's got something to do with having anger issues.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. And everyone.
He was gritting his teeth. He was like gritting his teeth. He's like, everything is fine. And he was like forcing the smile. And like, all right. And that was basically it. It was like he came in, said everything is fine. I'm great. Tell everyone everything is good, and tell them to leave me alone. And then he left. And that was the end of the segment.
Did he just leave us?
It's been 4 months and my wife is still crying. She's just really worried about me.
Did he just leave us a suicide note?
No, he said he was fine.
Everything's fine.
With a smile on his face.
There is nothing that I've seen that he's demonstrated since joining AEW that says that he has anger management issues.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
No.
Not even. No. He even knows what the C is.
Means 30 seconds, yo.
30 seconds, Joe. He knows what the C means. So, main event time?
I hate you.
Yeah, main event time.
I hate you.
I really wasn't into this match.
A weird match.
That's a very weird clash of styles.
Yes. You already know just from looking at it how I feel. There's not a lot of people that can really work with the Lucha Brothers. People can work with Penta more than Phoenix, but man, it's still weird with Moxley.
Doesn't fit the Lucha style at all.
Moxley, to me, Moxley out there, he just looks like a Minecraft character. It's just weird. And then you have way too much athleticism for him to go against. I don't know. I didn't think it fit.
Oh, I missed the finish to this match, and I'm reading these notes. It says that he hit him with the Paradigm Shift and the Death Rider for the win. I got to go back and watch this match now because I need to know what the difference is between the two.
Right, I heard that too, and I had no idea what you're talking about.
The Death Rider is when he fucking picks them up and they're like fucking straight up in the air, and he drops them straight on their heads. It's fucking the paradigm shift is his fucking double arm DDT from fucking.
Is that the one where he tucks
WWE.
their legs and all in and puts them upside down and pile drives?
Yeah, he fucking drives them on their head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the old Mick Foley DDT.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. It's like
It's the same
a
goddamn
slight
move.
difference.
It's the
There's
same
a slight
fucking move. Same
when
move.
he's dropping them on his head and whatever. I don't know. Sometimes he makes it look like a suplex. He straight up fucking dropped Darby Allin on his head.
Yes, he did.
He did it twice in this
And
match.
Darby was probably backstage going, "I want you to drop me on my head."
Right.
Please, from the top rope, sir. Please.
I need to
None
impress.
of this second rope bullshit.
I need to impress Sting. Drop me on my head.
Do we need any crash pads? Do we have any chairs?
Cut me, Mick.
What about this glass table? Because he did that to Omega, I think, with the first episode of Dynamite. Fucking
Yes, he did.
yeah, paradigm shifted him through a glass table.
Fuck that.
Oh yeah, they did.
I don't care if it is sugar
I do
glass.
remember that. They went up to the little like clubhouse or whatever.
Yeah, they had a brawl.
Yeah. Insane.
Speaking of
Fucking-
brawls, at the end of this match, you get the Firm come out and start wailing on Mox. Then you go backstage without Renee Paquette and find that the locker room for the Blackpool Combat Club is locked, so they can't come out and help. And then
That
MJF
old chestnut, huh?
MJF attempts to try to maybe save the day, sort of, or at least abscond the Firm for interfering after he told him not to.
The old Stone Cold trick where you lock the
That's right.
DX or the
Where you lock
NWO in their locker room.
Yes, that old trick. But yeah. So he fires the Firm. Stokely Hathaway did not take that very well. So the Firm beat the piss out of MJF, seemingly turning him face.
Beat him all up and down around the ring and put him through a table.
I did manage to watch a clip of that. It was
different.
Segment, a little beat
It was
down.
different. I don't know how I feel about it.
It was different, but I ain't buying it.
Like, rough me up, but not too
Stokely's
much.
going to be the one to use the diamond ring. Get ready for it.
Where CM Punk is, he's gonna fucking be under the ring, pop out, and then just swing it.
Hell yeah, I'm with it.
It's on MJF's
Like
payroll.
He tends to throw sucker punches, so that could be
I'm with it. Have Punk heel
that
turn.
could be effective.
Punk come back as full on heel with MJF. I'm with it.
But yeah, so the
NWO.
show ends in chaos.
Fun.
Yeah.
Anything for next week? Anything promoted for next week?
They were supposed to. I think Yuta was supposed to have a match with. Was it for Dynamite or is it for Rampage? I don't know. There was a. I don't know if it's for. No, it might not be for Rampage. I mean for Dynamite. Now there's a world title eliminator match, but I think it's actually for Rampage this week. It was a last minute addition. Moxley against Menard.
Oh,
Whoop.
okay.
Yeah. But as far as next week, I'm sure they advertised something.
Yeah, I can't
I just
remember
don't
any.
remember what.
I can't remember
Honestly,
what the big.
offhand, I don't remember what.
Can't remember what the big match is.
Other than the sit down interview between Saraya and Britt Baker. We know that's definitely happening because Renee said so,
Yes,
and that's the bottom line.
because Paquette said so. He can pack it up and ship it.
My God.
JR and Tony better watch out.
Oh, they're done.
Right, you just start putting her at the
They're
table.
done.
Canada's own Paquette.
And see what's going to happen.
Tony-
Is she's going to threaten. Tony's going to feel threatened, so he's going to go run over to his best friend Britt,
Right.
and she's going to start feuding with Renee.
Yes.
for Shivani's
Have him
honor.
call him out for taking. He said she took his job. And Tony starts coming.
It's like this. We're booking Renee in all segments of the show at this point.
Tony starts coming to work with the earring in the other ear. Like,
Dude, she like sneaks behind him the next time Sting makes an entrance, and just like right before he says it, like, just yells out, "It's Sting!"
oh, but,
Like the ultimate betrayal.
man, yeah. Tony got his job taken and he's checked out. I said on the last show or the one before that, we were talking about Tony during the picture-in-picture, and if you watch it on the streams, it doesn't go to commercial. It continues to show what's going on, so they continue to talk, but it's not as scripted, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, but they're just kind of shooting the shit. And they kind of mumbled off for a second, and Taz was like, "Tony, what are you doing?" And Tony was like, "Oh, I was just checking the Mets score." I'm like, Tony got his job taken, bro, and he's checked out. It's over. Tony
He's
and
like Sting's personal
Tony
announcer.
and JR are going to be sitting back.
That's the only reason he's there. That was like one of Sting's conditions before he signed that contract. He's got a Shivani clause in it.
Yeah. The famous Shivani clause.
Oh man. So yeah.
Well, you guys got anything else wrestling
Nah.
related?
I mean, WWE wise, just a little bit. Y'all saw what they've done with Liv Morgan?
Yeah, they're like, she's like Joker Liv.
She's another Joker Harley Quinn character. Another one.
You know what?
Nice.
Don't ruin this for me, Rodney. I was telling Rocky earlier that WWE is doing everything in their power to get him to watch again by bringing back all his favorites.
They had that shit run.
Yeah, I don't know.
No negativity right now.
I saw like a 2-second clip of a clip of fucking Dominic Mysterio, and that was the lamest shit I've ever seen.
So bad. And let me put.
He called himself this generation's Eddie Guerrero.
Dude, it's like for me. So I look at that. He looks lame as hell.
He is.
And then I look at.
He's not even this generation's Chavo.
Fucking.
No, it was better than that. That was actually brought up in story or in
this generation's
segment.
Pepe.
He called himself this generation's Eddie Guerrero, and AJ Styles said, "No, that's not even close." He's like, "You're more like this generation's James Ellsworth." I was like, "Dang! Now I know we're going back." Jeez.
Yeah. Then
Brought up.
Then they
freaking name dropped Ellsworth.
Then they had they took the belt off Bianca on Monday Night Raw and gave it to Bayley due to interference from Nikki Cross. No longer Nikki AS.
They stripped.
No,
they stripped.
It
her?
was a title match between Bayley and Bianca, and Nikki Cross came in and screwed over Bayley first, and then screwed over Bianca, and then Bayley got the final laugh and pinned her, and then Nikki Cross jumped back in and beat up Bayley. So it was just
but I don't think it was for the title. I think it was for a shot at the title.
The referee was reaching out when the clip that I saw. I didn't know. This is just me checking in and out of WWE. The clip that I saw and posted, the referee was after the match was saying, "Your winner is Bayley," and the referee was reaching on the side of the ring like for something. It looked like he was going for the belt.
Nah, but I'm pretty sure it was just. I think it was for a shot.
Okay.
Another shot at. So Nikki Ash is gone, and now it's back to Nikki Cross, which is where it needs to be. So there's that.
Cool.
They got Karrion Kross doing his thing. We got Bray back. We got Anderson and Gallows back. Yeah, Johnny Gargano threatening to blow the whistle on The Miz because he knows some kind of secret between him and Dexter Lumis.
Oh, shit.
We got Candice LeRae, who's now teasing Indy Hartwell coming, I guess maybe potentially coming up to the main roster, which is great because then they can reunite with Dexter Lumis.
His big secret is they weren't really zombies.
His big secret is he really doesn't have massive balls.
The last little tidbit I found out about WWE this week, I saw a Chris Van Vliet interview with LA Knight.
He's back to being LA Knight. Thank God.
I didn't know he's the one.
No more maximum male models.
He's the one that does the motion capture for most of the wrestlers for the 2K game.
Yes.
So he's the one who does The Rock and,
he does
all the classics. And he's the one who does all the walks, the intros. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Nice.
What else? Oh, Mustafa Ali is back on TV on a weekly basis. He's losing every week, but he's back. He's feuding with Seth Rollins. I'm sorry, Seth freaking Rollins.
Is he fighting Monsieur?
I guess he's working that contract, I guess.
He's working that contract, man.
Does he come back to fight Mansoor in Saudi Arabia or some shit?
Not that I know of. No, I don't even think he's booked for the Saudi show, actually.
Mansoor is.
They already did that like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's okay. They can do it again.
That's the only place they would ever do it again.
You're talking about the guy who wanted these shows in Saudi Arabia, and one of the first people he requested was, Andre the Giant.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Last I checked.
Yes.
So
you don't know for sure?
I don't know for sure.
I
don't know for sure. He may still be around.
Throw Strowman out there to fight a hologram.
What else we got going on at E? Oh, Sami Zayn is still the greatest fucking thing on that show right now.
He's hilarious.
Every week he's out there doing his shtick. He's making some member of the bloodline fucking break.
Sammy makes me
he is making them break characters so hard.
He's like the opposite of Kingston. I think Sami Zayn but the same Sami Zayn. I don't know if he knows what's going on. This is all
that's kind of all
a work.
He's just very
Sammy's
confused.
just there, and he's just he's living his life. He doesn't realize this is all made up, kind of.
No, he's a real.
He really thinks he's part of the bloodline and everything, and
yeah, he's related to The Rock now, don't you know?
He's like Malibu's most wanted, but
always had been.
Not still that cheesy Canadian goofball fucking dude.
Oh man. They got some good stuff going on the E right now.
Yeah, it's
definitely very interesting.
There's a couple things that I'm wondering, but it's all right. It's still better than when Vince had it.
A lot of it's kind of where's it? Oh, it's night and day.
But a lot of it is still stuff that was going. Did he cut out?
Yep. I don't know. Probably.
He just said, "Just wrap it up without me."
All right.
Yeah. But anyway, as I was saying, most of the stuff WWE is doing anyway, it's stuff that was still carryover when Vince was there, so still giving it time. It's still not going to change overnight. But
yeah.
They have improved.
They've improved a lot, and he's made. I mean, a lot of the changes that he's made have been very obvious.
Yeah.
And so far anyway, they've been for the better. So I'm currently reinvested again.
Yeah, they're always going to have their weird shit. They have a 3-hour show to put on a Monday night, so there's going to be filler stuff that doesn't make sense. But I mean, as long as the main segments and the main draws they keep them non-cheesy, then I'm good with it.
Sounds good to me. We lost Rocky for the evening. So
yes, we lost Rocky for our final little part. We started talking WWE, and Rocky shut down. Rocky's like, fuck this.
I
I'm
refuse
out.
to be talked into watching this.
Either that or what we talked about was so exciting. Rocky was like, I have to go watch now.
I gotta go watch.
I need to go catch up on 6-7 years of WWE right now.
right now. Because he's so in love with Dominic Mysterio.
Right. I need my fix on the Judgment Day.
That's right. Fuck, oh God, Judgment Day. Well, at least you get so the one good segment from Monday was with the OC and the Judgment Day after they had a match between Finn Balor and Carl Anderson. If you didn't watch it,
Bullet Club.
Match ends. Rhea Ripley hits him with the low blow, and Finn picks up the win. So of course, the Rhea effect.
One of these dudes has to knock her out, of course, eventually.
So you bring back the OC, which is great. I love Anderson and Gallows, but it's back to what it was. It was like, they can hold their own and they should be winning everything in these feud, but there's Rhea, and because nobody can, she's untouchable. So they show a backstage segment later on, like they're in the trainer's room, and Anderson's sitting on the table, and he's got an ice bag like in between his legs, selling the nut shot, literally like an hour after it happened. And so they're him and the three of them are talking about how they all recognize that they have a Rhea problem and that they need to do something about it. So Gallows is like, I got this. I'm going to go fix this. I have an idea. And I'm like, well, what are you going to do? He's like, I'm good with women. I'll be right back. So he leaves. And then a few minutes later, they do another backstage segment. And he's in the trainer's room sitting next to Anderson on the table. And he steals his ice bag and puts it on in between his legs. They're like, what happened? And he's like, she got me, man. She got me. He's like, we got to figure this out. So I guess we'll see what woman they decide to throw into the mix.
They got their cartoon
they did with Liv
characters
for that short
back.
period. Oh yeah, they got their cartoon characters back.
Those two guys.
And you know what? And you know what? Anderson and Gallows don't give a fuck as long as they're getting paid.
Right.
They'll do whatever you ask them.
Right.
And they're really good at it. I actually like them in the comedy role.
I've always liked them. I think they're okay in the ring too. I mean, they're not spectacular, but I think
But I am curious to see if they who they decide to find to be the answer to the Rhea problem, since Liv Morgan, since that kind of fizzled in and out during their little
Charlotte joins the Bullet Club. Woo!
Ooh, no. I will stop watching at that point.
Charlotte returns as part of the OC.
Oh my God.
Too sweet.
No. Great. Now I'm bummed out.
Or Sasha.
That would
I got to bring her back in some kind of role.
I guess that'd be the way. Or not the way. That would be a way.
They have everybody hating Rhea Ripley enough that if they brought Sasha back right now as a face to beat Rhea, her pop would be huge. Huge.
The thing is, though, is like, where do you find how do you find the reasoning for that? Like, what's the...
that's the big one.
It
would just be one of their... it would be an old Vince move where you just bring back somebody just to bring him back against somebody because you needed to bring that person back.
Yeah, right. And there's no other place to put him, I guess.
You're basically looking at, you need to take Rhea down. You need to bring this person back. Let's just throw it together. Oh, it's good shit.
Yeah. I'm glad I thought of it.
No, thanks for calling me, Hunter. That's good shit. I'm glad my show's in good hands.
Don't let them know that I'm giving you advice.
Don't plan on coming.
I'm retired, damn it.
Don't plan on coming for Thanksgiving. Unless you put Sasha on TV. And I want her against Rhea.
Stop calling me. I'm retired, damn it.
He's still making the shots. He's still...
Oh, I'm sure he's still got some kind of input. There's no way he doesn't. But So yeah. Anyway, I guess that's our little WWE tidbit for the week.
Yep.
Hopefully, we'll get back to talking about them a little bit more.
WWE cameo.
Yeah, it's been all elite all the time lately. But it's a lot of content to absorb all at one time.
Right. They have 6 hours of show every week. 7 hours of show with main event and everything. Crazy.
That I think that's Crown Jewel is when
2 weeks.
next week.
Week and a half.
Next week. It's on the 5th. So that'll be. I'm sure we'll be reviewing that show coming up, or at least I'll watch it anyway. So you know.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it that evening.
We'll at least talk about it.
Comes on at like noon.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. We'll definitely have some thoughts. Can't be any worse than any of the other Saudi Arabia shows.
Ugh.
So we shall see. But for now, that's it for this week's episode of the Wrestlecast. If you want to drop us a line, have a question, email us at laughingmangamecast@gmail.com. Put Wrestlecast in the subject. Hit us up on Twitter at LaughingManNet. Also, check us out on YouTube, Laughing Man Network. And if you're in the fantasy football, Rodney's got his fantasy cast.
Yep, check that out. Been working really hard on it. First year going, so if anybody's gotten this far and they just learning about the fantasy cast, you like football, check me out.
The first of many seasons.
Yes,
Well,
hopefully.
thank you guys for listening. See you next time.
See you.